And what we're going to do is grab one of these O2 canisters, take it with me. Speed it up a little bit here. There we go. This is more lore, so you can always read through that. Again, you get missions as you go through the game. It's going to ask you to go talk to people. Go ahead and get rid of them. Talk to people. It's going to tell you that they have missions for you. You can, this is where you go ahead and refuel and refill your, I guess, your ship. Get it back up to where it should be. So you can see I already have 540. Most of that's like a docking fee and bits and pieces like that. So that's before I even get anything. So that's where you'd fill up and refuel your ship. This is the gig kiosk. This is where you're going to take on little side jobs like deliveries, investigating a murder or deaths. So you can see here, there's one here, payout of 2 million. So honeypot, you got 24 days to do it. The payout here is actually 276,000 and it costs you 276 to do. I don't know why it has that much after it, but you can see it starts at 276,000, goes all the way up to 2.2 million. Obviously depends on performance, etc. So you can take them from the start if you want and work on them. But what I start is the scrap vendor. So this scrap kiosk here, you can go ahead, sell that canister, 3 grand. Nice and easy. This is why I'm saying nice and easy way to start the game off. Grab those canisters, they sell for a couple of grand a piece if you're lucky. And once you've got that, I'll get rid of these cigarettes, don't want them. That's fine, accept that. Extra 60 quid for them, so why not? Now, going in here, let's grab the next one, this N2 container. Let's go. Collision imminent. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Nothing's going to crash into it while I'm here, I don't think. Sell this, and there's another 1k. Now, I just need 600 more and I get a trade license, and then I can show you the difference between the two. It's not amazing, but it makes a big difference when you're starting to sell bigger parts like navigational controllers or now. So in this trade license kiosk, buy a 24-hour license, drops to 5k. You have the license with you now, and this is going to be important because obviously it will be preventing you from getting fines, and you can now sell to this license only kiosk. So pop in here, open this back up, take this. What did it say? 1602. So 1602. So let's see. 1140, right? And to sell here, same. So price wise, not a big difference. But the big thing is the selection. They buy a lot more stuff. So yeah, use them for doors, pumps, all those kind of functional stuff that that you want to sell. You can go ahead and do that. So that's essentially what you want to be doing. How you build up a little bit of wealth early days, early game, so you can be on your way and kind of enjoy the rest of the game, you know. So, but all in, quite an interesting one. A lot to manage, a lot of kind of aspects to look out for. But it's quite an interesting game. I can see myself spend a bit of time playing it, much like I have done with like Oxygen, Computer Room World and stuff like that. So definitely worth if you're looking for something to keep you busy. Definitely would recommend giving it a go. But yeah. So like any questions, any comments, feel free to leave them below, and what I'll be able to do is answer them for you. So, and of course, if you need any more help or have any concerns or found there's something a better way to even do it, yeah, look, just let us know. I'm always open to the easy, better ways to play a game, right? So just gonna figure out exactly how much we managed to get from that first run, and once we do that, I'll end this shift and let you guys go and decide whether you want to play a game or not. Now, we obviously haven't done any combat, hasn't been any kind of interaction with folks or any missions, right? So I've been keeping it strictly to kind of the what the kind of the core early game of the early days of the game is like, right? Um, but obviously, as you progress through the game, you get more crew, you go find more people, get them on board. Maybe you're taking on ships with pirates. I have I have seen something interesting with like people with pirate in their name. So quite possible that you can come across pirate ships, and you have to use guns, knives, etc. for self-defense. So maybe maybe you want to be a space pirate, drive around and start taking over ships, stealing them, breaking a lot of laws. I'm pretty sure you can do it. So, um, you know, don't be afraid to play the game as you feel, as and how you feel fit. I think this is why I like kind of simulation games so much. They're very easy to do what you want, have different runs, and the replay value are always really good. Um, so as you can see, we're just about finished all of our loot and kind of scrap that we've managed to take off that ship. Like you can see from the kind of the mortgage payments on the last one, when we were looking at the ship earlier on, it was about $2,000 a shift. And we've spent about half a shift today so far in that game, and that was relatively sped up. So you're talking shift can be anywhere from, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes on maybe 16x to maybe a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes when you're playing slow. But as you can see here, with no mortgage payment on that ship that I was able to steal, 16k end of shift cash reserve. So we're out. We're 16k ahead. Need to use this fuel kiosk. Go ahead and pay that, and power virtually nothing for one battery. O2 again, very little. And then finally it's the fuel, which is your N2, right? Refill your fuel, 357. And now we've got a ship that's fully back up and running, functional, full batteries, full CO2, full, CO2, so full N2 and full O2 canisters with 15k in the green. Pretty successful day all around. We get to go ahead and kind of, there would still be another run to a derelict if I really wanted to. But that was just to give you an oversight of the game and what it looks like. Again, a lot of places you can go here. There's a transit. There's a lot of different areas you can go to. You can buy property in this real estate broker over here, which costs a lot of money, obviously. That's like a house that you can buy, obviously. And then you have options to buy like new ships as well. So the new ships, I can't actually remember exactly where to do that. Oh, I do actually, I do. It's in here, access transit. We're going to go to the commercial area, board the tram. And this is just an idea to show you guys what it looks like if you want to go ahead and trade up your ship or get rid of it. Stepping off the tram again, more lore, lots of here to be able to choose from, confirm. I don't want to run through that at the moment. I don't want to do like a proper lore run. I just want to show you guys what it looks like. And then up here, we've got the access the ship broker. You've got bartenders and everything that you can go talk to. And here you can see all the different type of used derelict ships, right? So you can see this one here. Airlock and cabin make piloting the ship without a pressure suit nearly impossible. Hard to even call a fixer-upper, right? Free. So no, there's nothing there, nothing to worry about. With that one, you can go ahead and visit the ship. What it'll do is it'll show you what it looks like. Now that is a tiny ship because that's the nav station there. So you've got about 6. That takes up nine blocks. So you've got about what 16 blocks there to work with. Really, really, really poor ship. But like I said, free. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it depends on what you want to go for. All the way up to like a. You can see here. There's a 3 million. There's a 3 million ship here. Let's have a look. Once it connects and loads it, I guess. Now, as you can see, this is a much bigger ship, right? This is a 3 million quid ship. This is a reactor, so this is like a nuclear reactor. It needs a vacuum to be able to work, and then really cold temperature. Here you've got what looks like storage bay. Huge big storage bay. This ship is massive. Sorry, there's your nuclear reactor. You've got there's like a different type of, it's like a engine reactor, and then all your different areas for storage, but like just huge compared to what you're working with. So there's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot you can do and a lot of ways that you can work up to get more. But this is like end goal ships that you want to be going for, right? Freighter, let's see, gas tug, passenger shuttle. So if you wanted to buy this particular one, 800k. Let's have a quick look and see what it looks like. These are used ones. So 800k will get you a ship that's smaller than what we have. Well, probably actually a little bit. It's a bit bigger than what we were working with. But again, you got a mortgage on that, right? So your mortgage payments and everything, you'll be able to figure them out or kind of figure them out from that. Now, this is the derelict that we were on, right? That big, huge derelict that we were on. It cost us 466 to get that. So if I want to go and fix that up and take it, 466 what we're talking. And then I can't sell my ship because it's not actually mine. So the only way I'm going to be able to get my ship and sell it is to transfer the license. I'm pretty sure I need to go to a specific kiosk for that, the one that it keeps telling me on the console, which I can find at some stage, but I don't actually know where it is at the moment, so I'll do that some other time. But yeah, so that was a quick look into the game and kind of what you can do and I guess where you can go with it. Sorry if there's a bit of background noise. Father of 2 young kids running around. Sometimes it's not always going to go smoothly and the noise is going to be a little bit messy, but look, it is what it is. But look, if this was helpful, you like the channel, want to leave some comments, like, subscribe, let me know. More than happy to play a game or test a game, do the same for something that you've maybe not tried. If I've already got it, more than happy to do it. If I have to get it, look, maybe I can do it as well. So look, let me know what you think in the comments below. Any helpful tips you found with this game for people who are looking to find out, throw them in there and I'm sure it'll be helpful for people. So thanks a million for watching. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy.